I can tell you a lot of eyes were opened when Bitcoin hit 100,000.
This is one of the most elegantly written pieces of non-technical prose.
This is like our fifth, crypto crash, so to speak.
Eric Trump talks about Bitcoin hitting 100,000.
And billionaire talks about the white paper.
Yeah, and BitGo CEO says it's just another crash. Hey, welcome back to the Satoshi Side Studio. This is Shooting the Shit. I'm Damien.
I'm Andy.
And we're just two guys sitting around the table talking about Bitcoin. Welcome back wherever you are in the world. Thank you for the likes, the follows, and subscribes. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when another show is coming your way. We're going to check in our time chain calendar blockchain height at 937,161.
Plugging along. And coming up, Brazil hops on the Bitcoin train.
Yeah, and Citibank makes a wild prediction.
Binance CEO says AI will power the economic machine.
Yeah, and Elon Musk secretly stacking. We'll delve into those and more coming up.
AI 28 bought a Bitcoin.
Bingo! Woo! Yes! Ha! That's me! That's right! Bingo King, baby!
Lawmakers in Brazil have proposed a $1 million sovereign reserve fund. They're planning to buy 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years.
This is another country climbing on board, knowing that one day, and we have a lot of proof in videos and stories coming up, that this is really going to explode.
Absolutely.
So they are
tip of the iceberg.
The Bitcoin train. That's why I call it a train. It's just chugging along right there. So Citibank last week, lots of predictions across the board coming out. But they have a prediction that in 2026, Bitcoin is going to hit 189,000. I mean, okay, good. It's not where it is now.
Correct. But it is, 2 to 3 times higher. And I still believe it's got room to roll from there as well.
For sure.
I really do. I really do.
And we know with the predictions out there where it's in the millions and stuff, I have no doubt it will happen. I have no doubt it will happen, but we're not going to see it today or tomorrow. So there you go.
It'll be on its way, though.
Yeah.
Still very early in the process as far as I'm concerned. And Binance CEO Richard Tang says that crypto will power the emerging economy, where AI systems, they could book travel for you, they could purchase services and so much more.
Yeah, settlements on chain.
Yes, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where we didn't even know these things existed before, let alone, you know what I'm saying?
Andy, I feel like AI has just been in the last year. It came out of nowhere.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah. So Elon Musk, people are saying around him that he is quietly stacking.
Yeah.
They're saying, why? Well, first of all, it's a smart thing to do.
Yes.
But secondly, they're saying that reports that X is preparing to launch a crypto trading platform as early as this week. So you need to have the stuff to have the
to be able to
platform.
Let people buy the stuff on your platform, right?
That's pretty cool.
That is, I don't know if that just blows my mind.
You know what blows my mind is individuals are buying, like Michael Saylor, how much did he buy?
2,400 Bitcoin.
Okay, now you've got countries that want to start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that was just his Monday morning purchase.
Yeah. On a whim, have a coffee.
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. We're going to check out those videos that kicked off the show coming up.
Be interested in some sweet treats?
Sweet treats? Those look like coins.
Finest kind of candy, ma'am. Folks call it Bitcoin.
They shine like gold. Do they taste as sweet as they look?
Maybe sweeter to the pocket than the tongue. One piece could buy you a whole herd someday.
So Eric Trump has an amazing prediction. I mean, he talks about this in this video coming up. Everybody was amazed when it went to 100,000, and now it's back down again. Where is it going to go in the future? Well, let's ask him.
I can tell you a lot of eyes were opened when Bitcoin hit 100,000. And I can tell you a hell of a lot more eyes are going to be opened when Bitcoin hits 1 million. And I'm confident it's going to hit 1 million. I think we're all confident in this room that it's going to hit 1 million.
I have no doubt it's going to happen. I truly believe it.
I think so. I think those that have spent time in the space trying to give an effort to understand it just a little bit, those are the people that truly do get it. It's the ones that don't know much about it and really don't want to know. It's to each their own, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So CZ was talking to a billionaire, Chamath Palihapitiya, I have been working on that for hours.
He has. He really has.
He put out an amazing video with an interview with C. In Canada, we say Z.
Yeah.
So it's CZ.
Yeah.
Right? But talking about the white paper, listen to this.
This is one of the most elegantly written pieces of non-technical prose. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not something that is like dense in an archive that is just meant for PhDs. You could literally give it to your sister, to your brother, to somebody non-technical, and they would understand it.
And it's only 9 pages.
And exactly. You know what an enormous amount of intellectual skill it takes to do that?
Oh, yeah. It's much harder to write it very short.
Much harder. And elegantly and simply.
If anybody else tried to rewrite that thing, it'd be 90 pages.
You could give it to your sister, your grandma. You can read it. 9 pages when they say anyone else writing it to be that concise would have been 90 pages.
And that's how smart this guy has to be, because he has to take all of this workings and summarize it for the general public in 9 pages. Amazing.
I'm going to say this right now, and I don't care. That Epstein crap is crap. Don't listen to it. Believe it. It's crap.
Exactly.
He's not that smart. All right. Mike Bichelle is in the news.
What's that?
Mike
Belshi.
Belshi.
What's that?
Belshi.
Yeah. Anyways, CEO of BitGo, he's talking about Bitcoin crashes. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, folks. Just another normal day in Bitcoin.
Well, these things don't bother me too much. You know, Bitco's been around since 2013. This is like our 5th, crypto crash, so to speak. Every time there's a real downturn like this, there's a lot of people out there saying negative things. But, over the long haul, it always kind of comes back. If you believe and understand the thesis of what's behind Bitcoin, I think you got to believe that this is actually a good thing. There's a lot of deleveraging that's happening, so then the market can continue to grow.
Okay, so he's seen it before. He's seen it again. And the 4-year cycle. Jay, I want you to throw up that picture of 2022 and 2026. Look at this.
Right.
So they are verbatim.
Yeah.
Look at the lines.
We are in a bear. We did just slide down from a big market to a bear market. That did just happen already.
The cycle doesn't exist anymore. Looks just like it.
Yes, it does.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what's happening in your neck of the woods. Time now for our Bitcoin event calendar.
Satoshi Quotes, Episode 4. Lost coins only make everyone else's coins worth slightly more. Think of it as a donation to everyone. Satoshi Nakamoto.
Hey, thank you for joining us wherever you are across the nation, around the world. YouTube, Nostr, like, follow, subscribe. And if you like what you see, please don't hesitate to hit the QR code, because every sack goes back into the show so we can just keep bone trucking along, okay?
Absolutely.
We're going to have a little fun, encouragement. This is the Pantera Capital CEO.
Yes.
And he is talking about a global arms race. That's
very interesting.
This is going to be one day.
Yes. Yeah. Check this out.
I think there will be a global arms race for Bitcoin within the next 2 or 3 years. Countries like the United States are establishing strategic Bitcoin reserves. Countries that are aligned with us, like the UAE, are acquiring cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin.
That gives me goosebumps in a good, weird way.
It also
we're talking about it. We're telling people about it.
And encourages people to pay attention. There are much bigger things to come yet. We haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg. We don't even know, what problems this is going to solve in the future.
Yeah.
But by innovation, we solve new problems and think it's just an amazing playground for us to be in right now.
It is
fun. It really is. It really is.
We're going to wrap it up with Michael Saylor. This is a great video. It's encouraging and it just gives you that little bit of boost. Check this out.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. And while the fearful run from it and fools dance around it, the faithful feed the flame, dreaming of a better world bathed in the warm glow of cyberlight. What does that mean? It means that a lot of people that look at Bitcoin are going to be afraid of it. They'll never touch it. They'll never benefit from it. They'll be left behind. But those that truly understand it will feed the fire. How do you feed the fire? You feed the fire by buying the Bitcoin. Buy it, take your fiat currency, trade it for Bitcoin, and you will have bought your ticket to prosperity.
Well, that is it from the Satoshi's Hive studio. I'm Damien.
I'm Andy.
We're two guys sitting around a table shooting the shit about Bitcoin right here on BimbleBit.com.
Cheers, mates.